Hello to my online learners. Let's continue with a little component called the reflex arc that will expand on the spinal cord. Now, the thing about the reflex arc is this is an automatic reflex that your brain does not process, and it is seen as a survival method. So you touch some stimuli and your hand pulls back, so this way you don't get hurt. So that's a somatic reflex arc. You also have some visceral reflex arcs, such as your pupils of your eyelids, your pupils in your eyes will change shape based on the contraction of the iris based on light, and this happens automatically. So when we look at the reflex arc, this one we're going to look at is the typical bang the knee one. And if you have a healthy spinal cord, this is happening. And the whole processing stays at the level of the spinal cord. And then afterwards, it goes up to the brain where you say, ouch. But in the process, you've got this all at the level of the spinal cord to begin with. So what we're starting with is a receptor. And in this situation, the receptor is in the tendon that's getting hit by the hammer. So you have a receptor, and then that goes via an afferent or sensory nerve to the spinal cord, and it is processed in the spinal cord and then immediately comes out at that same level by so it goes in through a sensory nerve, gets processed at the level of the spinal cord, and then will immediately come out with a motor nerve and cause usually the muscles to move right away, and that is the effector. So you have a stimulator, some stimulus or receptor, then you've got your afferent nerve taking it to the spinal cord. It happens at the level of the spinal cord, and then it comes back and controls the muscle. And this way you kick to prevent or correct that muscle or correct that action. So this is usually a way of reacting without the brain being involved. And this can be something such as pulling your hand away from a hot stove, reacting to a pinprick, or even something such as keeping your balance. Your body is automatically monitoring these to keep them working. The thing about it is at the level of the spinal cord. So it's called the reflex arc, and it's a natural reflex. Okay? And that's all I want to say about the reflex arc.